What's up, guys? It's Niko here, and I'm bringing you another TV review, this time of episode 2 of season 9 of Doctor Who. This episode was titled The Witch is Familiar. Now, I know what you're thinking off of the first episode of the season, where they were playing with these dark themes. They really put forth the idea that the Doctor saves Davros as a child, and once he finds out it's Davros, does he let him die in that hand minefield? Does he leave him? Does he actively kill him? What is he going to try to do to avert all the catastrophes that come later in every run-in he's ever had with the Daleks since then? We wanted that answer. Unfortunately, the second episode of this two-parter kind of ignores that whole question. They spent a lot of time setting it up. It was really interesting, and then they kind of got away from it. Not to say it's a bad episode. It's not. It's just a little disappointing they didn't confront this question head-on as a bunch of other details become apparent. Clara and Missy are fine. Wow, go figure, right? Nobody expected that. Anyway, they're great. They've teleported away through some time mumbo jumbo, the same kind of stuff Stephen Moffat's always known for. Something we don't know, last minute deus ex machina, fix the plot, timey-wimey device, and they're whatever. They're good to go. We don't need to talk about them. They're crawling through some sewers, which is something I also don't understand. The Doctor is hanging out with Davros in his quarters. Davros is dying, and he's revealed to the Doctor now that once he dies, all the other Daleks will die because, in some stroke of genius, apparently the way he secured his dominancy over the Daleks and ensured that he never was killed by them was he attached their life force to his life force so that if he ever is killed, they all die. That's how he was able to stay on top. And apparently now it's biting him in the ass because he's sick, he's dying, and if he dies, all the Daleks die with him. So he hatches this genius plan to harvest the Doctor's regeneration energy to regenerate himself and all the other Daleks and create a Time Lord Dalek Hybrid. Have we heard that before? That atrocious episode way back in, what was that, season 3? Where it was a human Dalek Hybrid, that bad animatronic squid head thing, when Andrew Garfield found the misfortune of somehow winding up with pigs in New York. Yeah, we all want to forget that one. Anyway, they bring it up again, only this time I guess it's a better combo because it's a Time Lord Dalek Hybrid. Who knows if it's better? We actually never get to see that come to pass. Enough with the summary. The episode was alright. It was entertaining. There was a couple slow parts. It wasn't a train wreck, okay? It wasn't great because I wanted to answer the hard question. Would you kill the child version of your arch enemy if you could? They ignored it completely, like I said. But for the story they put forth and they unveiled in the second half, they did a good job executing it. The Doctor is played by Davros until he reveals that he actually played Davros, because obviously that trick was way too easy to fall for. Honestly, those cables look like snakes. At least cover your snake designs if you're going to make it look like a fucking cable, guys. Come on. Basic camouflage 101, okay? Gosh. Anyway, basically, Clara and Missy are crawling around in the sewers that turned out to be a graveyard of dead Daleks because, go figure, Daleks don't actually die. They just turn into, like, sludge, like shit, basically, that, like, slopes around in the sewers and is really mad that it turned into shit when it got older and had to get relegated to the sewers. And if it touches a young Dalek, it basically wants to tear him to shreds. I don't understand how that works, and to be honest, if the Daleks know this happens, this is my first problem, by the way, why don't they just exterminate the old Daleks? Okay, we've seen the Doctor kill Daleks plenty of times, and if these young ones can kill these old ones can kill the young ones, then why can't the old ones die? Missy cooked up some explanation how it's wired in their genes to not be able to die and they cling to life, but then why don't the Daleks just shoot them when they get old? You know, take old Yeller out back, blast him with a shotgun, and that's it, right? Would have solved a lot of problems and would have saved all the Daleks from destruction at the end, right? Yeah. Second problem was the TARDIS got destroyed in the first episode. Now, we all know that that's not really what's going to happen, but again, trademark Stephen Moffat, solving the problem at the very end with some timey techno steampunk mumbo jumbo that makes no sense. Save everything at the last minute. Oh, they're in an invisible TARDIS shield and the TARDIS puts itself back together and the Doctor puts on his new sonic screwdriver sunglasses, which why? You know, why. But anyway, ignoring that stuff, the episode had its problems, and yes, it could have been solved a lot easier than it was, and it's based on a lot of stupid thinking by the Daleks. The Doctor even says, one word, moron, second word, sewers. But all in all, I'd give the episode a hearty 7 out of 10. Good finisher, not completely solid, but I was okay with it. If you like this video, you could follow me on @MrNikoFilms on Twitter. You could check out my Facebook, Mr. Niko Films. Or you could just, hang around here on YouTube for next week's episode review of the season 9 of episode 3. Jesus Christ, it's late. I gotta go to bed. See you later, guys.